Nazara from Nazara's Fine Crafts, and today we're going to make a kitchen scrubby out of Red Heart Scrubby yarn. For this project you're going to need a G-hook or 5 or 5.5 millimeter hook. You're going to need a yarn needle, and you're going to need scissors, and then the scrubby yarn. If you like these kind of videos, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below. I will be doing a little bit of a chat here with the tutorial, so I hope you don't mind that, but I will teach you all the way through. You could always just mute me and I will put the script on top of the stitches. So what I am using is Red Heart Scrubby yarn. It says great for dishcloths. It is 3.5 ounce or 100 grams, 92 yards or 85 meters, 5.5 millimeter hook or I9. This is, sorry, it started saying names and I was like, this is not bubblegum, this is not tropical, and this is not zesty, and then I realized it was doing the pictures. So this is in the color grape. It is a medium 4-weight. Like I said, 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. It's 5 millimeter knitting needles. It is machine washable and dryable. And this is 100% polyester. So you can use any scrubby yarn that's out there. I like to look for the one that has kind of a, I don't know, silky feel to it. This is still tough enough to scrub your pots and pans, but it feels silkier than the other one that feels, I think it's 100% cotton, because it has that sticky feel that some of the cottons have. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm using a G-hook. This is one of my old ones. Can you tell how worn that is? And yes, I hurt my finger the other day, so don't mind my minions. So you're going to go ahead and tie onto your hook. So this yarn's a little bit difficult to work with because of all the little strands coming off of it, but it's still fun to work with. So we're going to be working in rounds. So we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do 12 double crochet in that very first chain. So, and if it's super difficult for you to work with a G-hook, go up a size. It might help. You can do these loosely. It'll work just fine because this is a double layered scrubby. So being loose, it won't be very loose. You know what I mean? So and I love these scrubbies. I've had the very first one I made about a year ago. You can get lost in this thing and not realize where you are crocheting. So maybe this dark yarn wasn't a good idea. So the one I made about a year ago is still working, as long as you're not, well, you can wash your knives with it, but you need to be careful that you don't slice into the scrubby with your knife, because it'll cut the strands and then it'll start unraveling. My grandmother makes cotton washcloths, which, another side note, sorry, is you can make these out of just straight cotton yarn as well to make like face scrubbies and things like that. You can use them for your dishes, but it's like using a soft sponge, which people use anyway. So, alright, so you join to that very first chain that you did, and then you're going to chain 2 again. 1, 2, and then this one you're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So yeah, you can do it in the regular cotton too, so that's kind of nice. I don't really care that this one is polyester. That is something that I didn't really look at when I bought it, because I think the other one I have is in cotton. But as long as it washes and dries, I'm good. and it works. So sorry, I make that noise when I'm thinking. It's better than saying all the time, because I know I say all the time. I don't know. I took a speech class in college and broke myself of saying all the time. But that was like prepared speeches, and I don't really care to do like prepared written down monologue for you guys, because I have notes, but I don't want I want it to go kind of flow better, I guess you could say, because who wants to sit there and hear double crochet 2 times in each stitch, 1 2 1 2 1 2. I mean, if you do, then I'm sorry, but sorry, my when I pulled the yarn out, it kind of a lot of it came out, yarn barfed. So right now I'm having to unravel it from around, so it's pulling on it because of the kind of yarn it is. But I'm at the center now, so hopefully I can just pull it out of the center. Since a lot already came out, it should be pretty loose. But sorry about pulling on the yarn all the time. So I've been struggling with finding content to put on here right now. I've got a darn good yarn box coming in. They stopped sending for a while. And I do have a few things that every once in a while I'll do something that's not crochet related, kind of, I guess, more vloggy style, but I still want to do crochet things. I've been working a lot on those masks, and it finally is starting to die down a little bit, which, I mean, I'm glad that I can make the masks for the people that needed them and everything like that. I still have my stuff set up over on the side here. Go ahead when you're done with that last 2 double crochets, join your scrubby together. But see, but my sister makes fun of me for saying that. So my station's still set up and everything, so if anybody else orders any masks, then great, but it seems to be dying down. I don't know if it might pick up. I keep forgetting to give you guys instructions. Come on, Nazara, focus here. Okay, so chain 2 again. So this is your flat side of your scrubby. So you're going to do 1 double crochet, or 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in each stitch. 1 2 1 2. So there's 2 1 2, and that's the repetition around. So, but yeah, there it goes again. So I guess in the state of Georgia, Governor Kemp is already starting to try to open up the state, which is crazy, but I'm not going to get into politics of it or anything like that. So I wonder if the masks are going to pick up again, because everybody's going to pretty much want to wear them out in public. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired of thinking about it. It's just, it stresses me out. So, let's see what else is going on. Our flowers are blooming. We have gardenias, and I can see a tiger lily blooming, and my water lilies are blooming. Not my water lilies, my, I forget what they're called. Not water lilies. They're white lilies. So, our blooming. It's very, very nice. Sometimes you just need a happy reminder that there are good things out there. So, how many of the rest of you have switched over to making masks from crocheting? Well, even if you're crocheting masks, I just had an abundance of material left, so I went ahead and just started making cloth masks. I figured it'd be kind of a stash buster kind of thing. My little boy just ran past me. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. So my little one just woke up, and I gotta do these while they're sleeping if I want them to be quiet. So, but he come running down the hallway looking for me. Mom! So he likes to tell me about his dreams in the morning and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, good morning cuddles. I'm not good at chatting at the camera. Like, well, when I have something to talk about, yeah. Who isn't good at chatting at even the walls? But try to think what else is going on. Just a whole bunch of craziness out there. Alright. I got one of my hair. I got long hair, so it gets everywhere. I shed like a dog, I feel like. So, after I had this last little boy, he's 4, my hair has just continually fallen out. It's so thin now, and I don't know. I've taken vitamins and all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't change anything. Alright, so you've done your 3 rows. This is how big I use my scrubbies. I don't make them any larger than that normally, because then they get kind of floppy and hard to hold in your hand. But if you wanted to go for another row, you would just chain 2 and then do 2 or double crochet in 2 spaces and then 2 double crochet all the way around. So here I go ahead and snip that off and I loop it through. I don't really tie that one off because this strap's going to be in the middle of the 2 rows. It doesn't matter which side you use. Let's go ahead and get to the next row. So for this next row, you're going to tie onto your hook again. And then you're going to do your chain 3 and then 12 double crochet in that first space again. We've been having these crazy storms lately. We actually got hail yesterday. Have no idea where all this is coming from. So my husband's an essential worker, so he's been going to work this whole time, which I appreciate a lot. But him driving home, he works about an hour away. So him driving home during some of these storms, it's kind of scary. Well, that, and we are in, I've said coastal Georgia before. So a lot of the river, there's a few rivers that come out where we're located. And they're really high from all the snow melting already, and then the rains that are up north. So our rivers are kind of high already, and then these little flash rainstorms. We're going to go ahead and chain 2, and then on this row, let me finish my little story, and then we'll do this row. This row's different than the other scrubby. But, so the rainstorms coming has risen the river even more. So a few of our roads are washing out. Not exactly where we're at, but very close by. So if we had to travel to another city, we'd probably end up having to do detours because of the river. Okay, so this row you would normally do 2 double crochet in each, but what we're going to do is 2 double crochet, and then we're going to do a puff stitch in the next one. So puff stitch is 5 double crochet. Oh, okay. So what you're going to do is yarn over, loop through your next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 of them. So instead of finishing that double crochet, you're going to go into your next double crochet. So yarn over, go back through the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So each time you're going to get a loop onto your hook even more. So, and you're going to do that 5 times. So I've got 2 already. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and each time you'll get 1 more loop. So you should end up with 6 loops on there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that you have the 6 strands on your hook, you're going to pull through all 6. This might be a little bit difficult, so you might have to work through one at a time. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because it's not going to work like the rest of them. And then I chain 1 after I pull through there. And then you're going to do 2 double crochet. Oop. 1, 2. See, what did I tell you? Once the kids wake up, it's impossible to do a video. Gotta love them. They're playing well together. They're not screaming yet, but 1. So this is, all right, so the 2 double crochet, and then you're going to do a puff stitch again, and you're going to do that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you haven't entered into the April giveaway yet, I will link that video below. It's for a sunflower yarn kit, or sunflower crochet kit. It comes with the yarn. I'll probably throw the hook and the needle, stitch markers, and my sunflower rug pattern. So make sure you enter into that if you like sunflowers and crochet, because it's a pretty straightforward pattern. Okay, and then you're going to do 2 double crochet in the next one. The thing about this yarn is it's pretty forgiving as far as if you miss the right stitch, or if you go between, nobody can tell. Just put it that way. Oh, oh. So I did the 2 double crochets, and now I'm doing a puff stitch again. Bless you! So at the end of this, you should have 6 of the puff stitches and then 6 of the 2 double crochet. You should end on the puff stitch because we started on a double crochet, but you can do more of the double crochets if you feel like it. So we're going to join. And then we're going to chain 2, and on this one we're going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet all the way around. Okay, so once you're done with that, we're going to leave a long tail, probably about 12 inches. This one skein of yarn will make, I think it's like 5 of these scrubbies, so it's a pretty decent return. So pull that strand through the loop so that it's kind of locked in there. And now you're going to need a yarn needle. It doesn't matter what size, so I'm going to use my really big one here. A little bit more control, maybe. Alright, so now you're going to make sure you want the bumpies from the puff stitches face down, and then whichever way you want to put your flat piece on top of that. Make sure that strand is between them, and you're just going to whip stitch all the way around. So on the corners. Make sure you pull it all the way through because this yarn likes to not pull through all the way, and then it tricks you, and then you don't have enough yarn. Doesn't have to be a close whip stitch. It can be just every ½ inch or so if you need it to. Get to the end there, and let's go ahead. And you can either use your needle or you can use your crochet hook again, and you're just going to tie it in a knot and weave in your end. And there you have a kitchen scrubby. So it has bumpies on one side, you can't see them. And then, well, you can actually kind of see them in the camera. You can't see them in live. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the flat side. And that's how I make a kitchen scrubby out of that scrubby yarn. It works really nicely. I use it on my copper pots. It does not scratch them, but it scrubs what I need off. And I hope you liked this video today. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.